Hello, welcome to another edition of the podcast Mexico and the World, the podcast so that we can talk about events, celebrations and more that happen in Mexico and the world. This time we are going to start talking about the Day of the Paramedic. What are those heroes without capes like them they call? Those street heroes who are always there when they are needed. They are always there to help others in natural disasters such as earthquakes or also in fires, floods, crashes, in short. They are always there to support everyone, and they are heroes that many sometimes they do not even have the necessary equipment or a good salary. But nevertheless, they are there giving everything for others. It is very important worldwide that we are aware of these heroes. Without a cape, how do they call them? We must talk about the day of support against the victims of torture with issues that are happening in the world, because as you know there are problems in many countries like Africa here in Mexico. With the problems that are being experienced, we are dealing with insecurity, drug trafficking, and what we are experiencing with the war in Ukraine and Russia. In short, it is a problem that, despite the fact that we already live in a fairly advanced world, has not been eliminated and continues to be experienced today, as I told you, in many places, which is unfortunate, but we hope that in the future this situation will improve. We also have to talk about World Arbor Day because it is very important worldwide for everything that ecology entails, global warming, etc. In countries like Mexico comes to have reforestation programs, so let's support these campaigns and also take care of the little trees that already exist because they make our hearts happy. They give shelter, they help with their shade, they help pollution. So it is very important that we take care of the trees that we have. These reforestation programs we are going to talk about the Day of Social Networks is very important because, as you know, there are people who they can no longer live without being aware of their social networks, and social networks are very important at an international level because they are a means with which we communicate, we express ourselves, you even find out the news you are in. Communication with loved ones who do not live near you or with friends who also live abroad. In short, it is a very useful medium, for example now and with the war that is taking place between Ukraine, including how social networks have been handled during the conflict and how they have been used by both President Zelensky and President Putin. So social networks are, let's put it that way, a very useful tool for everyone today. This has been all for the moment in this edition because you already know that we just leave the issues there so that we can talk about them. We take them into account and we take awareness of these issues. Thank you for listening to us, and I will not say goodbye without reminding you of our social networks email. Podcast Mexico and the World at gmail.com, Twitter, at Mexico the World, Facebook, Mexico and the World Podcast, YouTube, Mexico and the World. Thanks again for listening to us, and we look forward to seeing you in our next edition. Thanks, bye.